The second thing that we're going to learn is adding lines to the chart, horizontal or vertical lines. So if I wanted to add a horizontal line, I would come up here and you would see it here. Click it and you see the little plus sign with the line at the bottom, and I can just click where I want the line to go. So I can click right here and you can see that the line is pretty solid. If I want to move this line, I could double click it and I can drag it up and down. The reason why I know that I can drag it up and down is because of this little circle at the end of the line. If I click it and the circle disappears, I cannot drag this line at all. So in order for me to move the line, I double click and I drag it up and down. If I want to set this line to go to a specific number like 1759.30, I right click horizontal line properties, I come to parameters and I change it right here. So 1759.30. If I want to change the color, I can change the color here. Just make it a blue. If I want to change the thickness of the line, I can change it like this. If I want to make the line dashed, I can go like that. Right? If I want to name the line, I can name the line. And I'll show you why we named the line. Let's go first line. And I click OK. And everything that we did just happened to move to that point. So now what we'll do is to lock it, because you see the circle is at the end here, we just double click it. So now it's locked. So now no matter what I do, I can't move this unless I double click on the line. And you can see it says first line when I hover over it with the mouse. Right? Same thing for the vertical line. Click on the vertical line and I can place it where I want it to go. Double click it to move it left or right click on the mouse, click vertical line properties. I can change the name, change the color, everything that I did over there. And right here, this is basically off of the time, so I can put what time I want. And I click OK and it goes right to it. So that's how you go about setting the lines. If I want to delete the line, once again, I double click it, and what I can do is I can just click backspace and it'll delete the line. Or I can double click it and right click and then click delete. If I want to go ahead and set, let's say the Fibonacci retracement, click on it. The same situation. Go like that. If I want to change the Fibonacci retracement, I have to click on this little this line that's acute. Double click it, and you can see a little circle popped up right here. Right click and I click Fib properties, and I can do the same thing. I can change the name of the line like I did over here. You can see it's popped up over here. It's changed over here. If I want to change the color of this little hash, change that. Let's do a light little green. Let's make it a solid line, and I click OK. And I have a light green solid line going across. If I want to delete this, I double click on it. And I can just delete. If I have more things that I would like to add beside the lines, like shapes or arrows or numbers, and do the same thing. The little drop down is right here. So if I'm saying that, hey, I want to get in at this price, I can click right here. I can click where I want to get in, and it makes a little price for me. Right? When it comes down to shapes, same thing. If I want to do a rectangle or a triangle, where I want to go is to the top left hand corner where it says insert, look for shapes, I click on a rectangle, and I can just draw a rectangle just like that. I click and I hold down and drag where I want the rectangle to form its shape, and I let go. If I want to change the colors of the rectangle, I'll do the same thing. I double click on it and I make the changes. Once this little circle pops up, right click, and I can change the color of this little rectangle. Boom, just like that. Just like that. Just like that.